All right, we got some news. So, Matt Gaetz has officially withdrawn himself from the Attorney General nomination that President Trump put forth. Now, it didn't take long. It happened about around noon today, and it didn't take long for President Trump to come out and nominate somebody else, making me think that maybe possibly that this was the plan all along to get Matt Gaetz in there, somebody that he knew was going to have a very rough time getting through the nomination and getting confirmed, and to weed out who was going to back him and who wasn't. I think, hey, the very little time frame between him withdrawing and then Trump putting up the new nomination makes me think that this was the plan all along. It could have been, it could not have been. I don't know for sure, but it sure makes me think that there was something else, 3D chess, 4D chess, whatever you want to call it. Maybe some of that was going on. We don't know. But hey, it sure sounds like it. But look, check this out. Okay, so this is Matt Gaetz, and this is his from his X account. And this is just him saying that he's withdrawing. I had excellent meetings with senators yesterday. I appreciate their thoughtful feedback and the incredible support of so many. While the while the momentum was strong, it is clear that the confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition. There is no time to waste on needless, protracted Washington scuffle. Thus, I will be withdrawing my name from consideration to serve as the Attorney General. Trump's DOJ must be in place and ready on day one. I remain fully committed to see that Donald J. Trump is the most successful president in history. I will forever be honored that President Trump nominated me to lead the Department of Justice and certain he will save America. That's what he put out. This was, like I said, this was 11:24 this morning. Put this out. I didn't even know it until I got back to work and a coworker had told me about it. So I didn't see it until I was told then. So, but like I said, he's got. It didn't take long for him to come out and nominate Pam Bondi. Okay, Pam Bondi she's the former Attorney General for the state of Florida. She spent 18 years as a prosecutor. She tried cases ranging from domestic violence to capital murder, and she has a bachelor's degree of arts in criminal justice from the University of Florida. She's educated. She spent her whole life doing law, and when she was the Attorney General of Florida, she actually went and helped the legal team for President Trump while he was being, going through the whole stuff when he was in the presidency before, during his impeachment. So she is, part of Trump's support team. And given her background, I'm going to tell you, I'll be completely honest, I had to look up a lot on her. I didn't know a lot about her. What I can read, she sounds pretty good. And, she's been tough on immigration and the flow of illegal drugs into the country, and she sounds like a good pick. Like I said, this might have been the whole plan all along, where he throws up Matt Gaetz and says, go weed out the non-loyalists. And I think I think it was successful. He withdrew. Now it cost him a lot. He resigned from his seat, then was going up for the AG for the United States, and then had to withdraw from that. So what he does now, I don't know. But like I said, this might have been the plan all along. So who knows? And of course we got some MSNBC. They're freaking out a little bit about this, and we'll take a look at this, and you can see why.
Pam Bondi is exactly what I was saying in the last segment that we should all fear, because she's competent. We may not agree with her ideologically, but she actually knows how to do this job. So if anyone on the Democratic side or anyone who cared about liberty or justice was thinking, well, maybe Matt Gaetz will screw this up and that'll give us some time. No, Pam Bondi knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing about immigration. Remember, Florida is one of those states that's been very aggressive about migrants and deportation and moving people to different states and everything else like that. Florida has enacted all sorts of rules and laws to curtail students and what they can do on campuses and finding legal justifications for manipulating education money. She is a dangerous and effective pick, and that's frankly worse than what we would have got with Matt Gaetz, even with the deplorable moral background that he has.
Yeah, and I want to discuss that with a little more depth with both of you, including her record on civil rights, LGBTQ rights, and other issues that are front and center at the DOJ, and which we know were also big campaign issues this.
All right, so that, like I said, that tells me that they're nervous about her, and maybe rightfully so. I want her to come in. I want her to come in and do exactly what she's supposed to do. She needs to come in and shake things up and do exactly what Matt Gaetz said what he was going to do. It needs to be a complete shakeup. Things need to be investigated. The House, the Senate, the Department, FBI, all of it. It all needs to be investigated because there's been a lot of shady stuff going on, and it all needs to be taken care of. I'm fine with all of it. Look, get it done. If this is the person that President Trump wants, she sounds like she knows what she's doing. She's got a good background from what I could tell, so we'll see. The only thing I worry about is what kind of slander campaign the left is going to bring against her, because that's their go-to thing. Is they're gonna bring up some kind of slander campaign against her, because that's what they do. That's what they did to Matt Gaetz. That's what they have done. I mean, look at Brett Kavanaugh. Every male that Trump tries to put into power, it's a sexual assault or along that lines allegation against that person. It's always with the males. With the female, I wonder what she's going to get as far as an attack from the left. So we'll have to see. That's all I got for now. Like what you saw, hey, hit that follow, subscribe. See y'all on the next one, and God bless.